few weeks ago, Game Freak dropped the Crown Tundra on us, ending Gen 8 once and for all. And since that means the Pokemon roster isn't going to increase anytime soon, I decided to do the only logical thing. Rank them all. Yes, you heard me right. This absolute monstrosity of a tier list contains every single goddamn Pokemon on it. Let's start this list off easy. Bulbasaur. Easy S. Look at this little guy. Ivysaur's kinda just a weird preteen Bulbasaur. He's aight, you know, but Venusaur fucks. The problem with Gen 1 is that Game Freak has bashed us in the head so many times with Kanto that I think I'd got a skull fracture from it. And the Charmander line is a big example of it. You're losing your shine, Charmander. You're alright. I'm sorry, dog. Charmeleon... I'm sorry, dog, you're bad. No matter what I say about Game Freak bashing us over the head with Kanto, that doesn't really stop Charizard from being a badass fire dragon. Squirtle Squad, PogChamp. I actually gonna fuck with Wartortle's design. I like its wings. Blastoise, hell yeah. All the Gen 1 starters, incredible. Caterpie, bad. Metapod, bad. Butterfree. You know, you can just go way the hell down here. You're not gonna be on this list. Bye-bye, Butterfree. No, I'm kidding. You're alright. Weedle, bad. Kakuna, bad. Beedrill's fucking rad as hell. And if it wasn't clear already, I'm basically ranking this on my personal experience with the Pokemon as well as the designs. Also, this is my opinion. It's completely subjective, and you can make your own ranking every single Pokemon tier list. I highly recommend you don't, because it'll probably take really long, but hey, if you have the dedication, go ahead. I'm also not ranking the Pokemon based on competitive viability, because you can just look up that tier list on Smogon. Listen, Pidgey, Fledgley from Donganmon can only carry you so far. You're just an average bird to me. Pidgeotto, you know, your hair's growing out, you're alright. Pidgeotto, S tier. Rattata. I didn't think I'd be whipping this out so early, but it seems I have to make a new tier. I like making joke tiers in my tier list because it's very funny to do. Plus, I feel like this kind of deserves its own separate category. So gamers and gentle gamers, I present to you the meme tier. The meme tier is reserved for Pokemon that I just think are hilarious and would probably be ranked a lot lower had it not be for my bad sense of humor. That being said, top percentage Rattata, baby, getting meme tier. Listen, I still remember that one time in 4th grade where I drew a buff-ass Rattata and said, that's youngster Joey's top percentage Rattata, am I right? Raticate, sorry dog, you're fucking ugly. Spearow, bad. Fearow, you're bad. I kinda like Ekans' stupid face. You'll go and you're alright. Arbok, though, is fucking goated. Arbok deserves more love. He's cool as hell. Pikachu! Oh, I've seen you forever. Shit. Yes. Time to turn away everyone. My least favorite Pokemon is the mascot. No, I'm kidding. It's fucking Pikachu. Good. I'll give you good. Not above Wartortle. Learned your place. Raichu, though, that's S tier, baby. Sandshrew, you're adorable. I'll give you the good tier. Sandslash, you're alright. Nidoran, generic. Urina, also generic. Nidoqueen, though? I'm putting her in meme tier, because look at her. She got her fucking titties out and everything. I'm gonna have to censor this now. Nidoran, meh. Nidorino, generic. Nidoking, though. Look at this motherfucker. Honestly, one of the greatest mons of Gen 1. I like Clefairy. Editor's note, a few weeks ago, me and some of my friends, we did the Zygarde raid, and I used a Clefairy, Dynamaxed it against the Zygarde, and we still managed to win. So if that had occurred before then, I'd be putting Clefairy in meme tier. Clefable's cool too. I like their stupid faces. Vulpix. Oh, Vulpix is cool. Ninetales is even cooler. Jigglypuff's good. Wigglytuff, it's alright. Jigglypuff's only up here because of the sort of personality. Also Smash Bros. Actually, that promotes Jigglypuff up to meme tier. She has a fucking insta-kill move. That's ridiculous. Zubat's ugly as shit. And Golbat, I just like his fucking gaping maw. He's just screaming. Gen 1 Sprite Golbat is goddamn horrifying though. Oddish, funny weed Pokemon. Gloom kinda looks fucking weird. There is some charm to its stupid face. Vileplume though, that's my first patron saint right here. I have a very deep connection to Vileplume. Many of my friends know me as an Alpharad fan, but this goes beyond just the Viopile. A long time ago, I did a Wonderlock of Pokemon X. I got an Oddish. Honestly, I didn't think it'd do much, but it turned into a Vileplume. I didn't know it could learn Dazzling Gleam, but it learned Dazzling Gleam, and it carried. My Vileplume was fucking goated. That's why it's in Patron Saints. I like this idea of Paris and Parasect, you know, the zombie mushroom. It still confuses me why Venonat doesn't evolve into Butterfree, and why Metapod doesn't evolve into Venomoth. Either way, they're kind of just meh Pokemon to me. Look at Diglett,'s stupid fucking face. That is meme tier for sure. Dugtrio though, bad. It's just 3 Digletts. Meowth. PogChamp. This thing is carried by the anime. Persian. I can't really say much about it, honestly. It's a cat. Psyduck. He has a stupid little headache, so that's pretty PogChamp to me. He's got a good personality, you know? He doesn't seem like just a generic duck. He's a duck with a splitting headache, as opposed to Golduck, who is a generic angry duck who should have been a fucking psychic type. Honestly, just because you aren't a psychic type bumps you down to Ant tier. Mankey and Primeape are Fuzzball, so they'll go along with their fellow Fuzzball Venonat. You know, I had a friend who named his Primeape Raging Boner, and I kept trying to get him to change his nickname, but he never did. Growlithe, dog, motherfucking S tier. Look at these good boys. Poliwag. Cute as shit. Poliwhirl. You're not bad, but you're kind of goofy looking. I'll give you a good. Poliwrath. God tier. This thing's awesome as shit. Abra. Fuck you. You just teleport away from me. You're a bitch to catch. Kadabra. Kind of just mid. You know, I don't really feel anything when looking at Kadabra. Alakazam. Unfortunately, you're kind of mid too. You know, I mean, you're kind of cool. Machop. That's little buddy right here. Look at this guy. Trying to brofist the camera. Machoke is kind of fucking weird. Machamp is cool because he's got like 4 arms and that's pretty badass, but like, Machoke is just a regular ass man, and that's kind of like weird to have a regular ass man as a Pokemon. He says, knowing full well that he's gonna rank Gardevoir at top tier. Bellsprout, meme tier. Look at his dumb face. Weeping Bell, even higher on the meme tier. Look at his dumber face. Victory Bell. No, I'm just kidding. You're not going on the meme tier. You're cool, kinda. Tentacles, generic. Tentacruel. You're alright. The only thing Geodudes, Gravelers, and Golems know how to do is have sturdy and explode. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually, you know what? Golem's alright. Ponyta is just a horse on fire, but you know what? Being a horse on fire can carry you a long way. Same thing with Rapidash. Slowpoke, look at this dumb motherfucker. I feel like this guy constantly in every class I'm in where I don't have an A in. Slowbro. Speaking person to person, distance yourself from your stupid as fuck Mega. Magnemite, just a Magneton, same thing. It's just 3 of them. Actually, I'm just gonna rank it down because it's kind of just like 3 of them and it's a little bit stupid and lazy. Farfetch'd. Fuck you. Nothing is gained from a regular Farfetch'd. Doduo. You're actually pretty good. I like the 2-headed stuff. And Dodrio, you're actually pretty cool. I actually had an idea for a Dodrio evolution called Dodra and then 4 heads. Because what else would it be called? Doduatro? Seal? I mean, come on. It's a seal named Seal. It's pretty fucking stupid, honestly. Dugong. Dugong's actually pretty cool looking. You going good. Maybe not good enough for PogChamp, but maybe someday, Dugong. Grimer. Bad. Muck. For a sludge Pokemon, it's not awful. Shelter is a stupid tongue. I find that really funny, but at the same time, you know, I gotta have some restraints. The meme tier is reserved for legends only. You're gonna go in good. No, you're gonna go in meme tier. I lied. Cloyster, the Coochimon. You're going an I. If I laughed harder at the Coochimon joke, You would have gone in meme tier. I hope you realize that, Cloyster. Oh, Ghastly and Haunter. Those are pretty cool. Because I've got a 9-2. And I can deflate whoever gasses these people. And Token is just going to go to Yo Girl and all he's going to do is 93. That joke was aimed at a very specific group of people. Gengar, though. Gengar's fucking S tier. I'd keep him away from schools, though. Speaking of keep away from schools, Drowsy and Hypno's actually kind of cool. I like how in recent games, you know, Game Freak was like, you know, he kind of has a bad rep, so let's give him some wholesome stories. But you're not gonna go that far beyond I tier. Krabby. Fuck you. Kingler, why do you have a Gigantamax form? Voltorb and Electrode, listen, you can shit on Gen 1 all you want for having the Pokeball and the upside down Pokeball, but I think it's funny as hell. Execute. Bad. It's just eggs. Actually, there is one cracked egg, and I can only assume that egg can only produce jarbled screams. So, you know what? You're gonna go in pretty meme tier to me. Exeggutor. You're fucking hilarious. This guy's good. Cubone. Sad. We're just gonna put Cubone in PogChamp. It's already lost its mama. Let's not make it go through any more pain. Marowak is actually pretty fucking cool. Onix is a big fucking rock snake and the dick jokes are too easy for me to make. So you go in and... That's a lie. You go in bad. Wah wah. Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. I still don't know if I'm actually right on who's who. Lickitung. It's not about winning. It's about being funny. Coughing's alright. Weezing just looks perpetually depressed, but he's pretty cool. Rhyhorn's pretty dope. Right on my nuts, am I right? You're pretty fucking cool. Blissy. It's kind of adorable. Look at its face. You're good. I don't like Tangela because it reminds me of noodles, and not gonna lie, I don't like noodles. I don't like watching people slurp noodles. I don't like smelling noodles. Kangaskhan. Kind of alright. Honestly, the thing in its pouch should probably be a pre-evolution. How Game Freak completely missed that is beyond me. Horsey. This thing is an adorable motherfucking seahorse. Get up in Pog tier. Seadra, less adorable, but you're still cool. Goldeen, bad. Seaking, bad. Generic fish Pokemon are not the fucking move. Staryu, Starmie, cool. There's only so much you can do with that weird gem eye that's staring into my soul. Mr. Mime. I feel like the Mime could have been done a lot better, and it was done a lot better in its Galar form, but, you know, some of the Mr. Mime gags, you know, with you running into an invisible wall that places up, that was funny. Also, that scene in Detective Pikachu with Mr. Mime's little invisible house, that was entertaining, so that, you know, that'll bump him up to good. But if someone looks at this tier list out of context, we're gonna have to make sure my opinions don't look too terrible. Scyther is badass! Ladies and gentlemen, our first Pokemon in the worst tier. Does anyone actually fuck with Jinx? It's really stupid. After they released Jinx, Pokemon was accused of being racist. And this was on top of being accused of being satanic. So, Jinx didn't do much favors for the Pokemon as a whole. Electabuzz, you're cool, kinda, but not like cool enough to go beyond bottom of good. Magmar, tit duck, haha, am I right? It literally just has like a pair of wahoos or a pair of buttocks or a pair of balls on his head. It's like art. It's subjective and up to interpretation. Pincer, I hate its mouth. It's fucking horrifying, but you know what? The Stag Beetle's pretty cool. Tauros. I'm putting Tauros in meme tier because it was in the episode with the gun that was banned, and that was funny. Magikarp. Yeah, generic fish Pokemon, but it's almost a meme how much that Splash has done jack shit over the years. Gyarados. That's my boy right there. Badass. One of the best Pokemon. Lapras. My motherfucking boy right here. Ditto. Meme tier. Top of meme tier. You guys wish you had as much sex as Ditto, alright? This dude is a Chad. Look at his face. Eve is a Pokemon. It's adorable. Vaporeon, you're pretty cool. Jolteon, you're top of good. Flareon's fucking useless, and that's kind of funny, but it's not funny enough to be put in meme tier. You're going in good. Porygon, that's my motherfucking boy. Beep boop. Plus the digital Pokemon idea, I kind of fuck with that. Omanite, Pracielix. You already know where this one's going. Omastar's cool. He's gonna go in PogChamp. Kabuto, he's shy, alright? He doesn't want to come out of his shell. Bottom of PogChamp. Kabutops is fucking phenomenal, dog. The fossils, legendary. Aerodactyl, that's my boy. In the Wonderlock, I also had an Aerodactyl, and that was the Mega Aerodactyl. Because you could get an Aerodactylite at the Kalos fossil place. Unfortunately, Aerodactyl died at the Elite Four, so that was kind of sad, but it carried me through a lot, you know? Having a Mega in X and Y just fucking blows that game out of the water. And you're given 2 of them. Snorlax! You're kind of fucking terrifying. You know, the Sleeping Giant Pokemon is cool, but at the same time, you know, you kind of block all the paths and are a dick about it. But at the same time, look at him. Listen, I want a Snorlax beanbag chair right now. You get top of good. Articuno is cool as shit. So is Zapdos. As opposed to Moltres that looks like a rubber chicken on fire. Pidgeotto's fucking adorable. He's a tiny little snake guy. Dragonair. I don't know, kind of prepubescent Dragonite. Dragonite though. Easily one of the best Pokemon in first gen. Mewtwo. I've seen Mewtwo so many fucking times. It's really cool, but unfortunately, again, it's kind of like Charizard. I've been bashed over the head with it so many times. It's losing its shine on me, honestly. You'll go top of good. Mew though, Mew's adorable. Look at this little guy. Top of PogChamp, where you fucking belong. That's the end of Gen 1. Here's how our tier list is shaken up so far. On to Gen 2. By the way, if you made it this far in this video, please continue watching and make sure to like and subscribe. You know, I do a lot of gaming content. Besides, the tier list is probably gonna get more big from here. I kind of feel bad for the Chikorita line. I feel like I've been dicking on it too much. But there's a good reason for that. I can't even tell what the fuck it's supposed to be. All of the other grass starters are significantly better. But you know what, Chikorita, you get a pass. Chikorita's kind of cute. Cyndaquil's S tier, it's adorable as shit. We're lucky it doesn't have open eyes like Quilava, because then this tier placement would drop like a rock. Speaking of Quilava, I mean, you're cool, but like, much like all the middle evolutions of the starters, it's kind of just weird preteen Cyndaquil. Typhlosion though, badass, right to the top. Totodile, look at this motherfucking lad right here. His open mouth, he's pogging. Crocodile looks a little weird, but you know what, we'll put you in good. For Alligator, oh fuck yeah, this guy, he's cool. Sentra is fucking stanced up, and I think that's funny. And honestly, if something's funny enough, that kind of means you go with meme tier. If Sentret wasn't fucking stanced in all his 3D models, he'd be at best. For a walking meme, it's the same exact principle. Hoot hoot, you're fine, you're just an owl. Noctowl, fuck you. You are just a regular ass owl. There is nothing special about Noctowl. Ladybug looks stupid, but I kinda like its googly eyes, and that's enough to put him right. Let's go here. Ladian, I mean, he's also alright, you know, there's nothing special about him. The whole ladybug shit was done better. Spinarak, I like his goofy face on the back of his abdomen, but since this spider doesn't have any exaggerated swagger, he's gonna go in bottom of tier for me. And Ariados, same principle. I don't know why he has 2 legs on his back. Like, they're facing the wrong way. Is this how you optimally do a cartwheel as a spider? Crowbat, that's my motherfucking man's right here. Top of S. I fuck with Crowbat, he's badass. Chinchou, his plus size are a little weird, but he's pretty adorable. We'll put him, not top of good, because people will get mad if I put him above Mewtwo. Lantern is cool. He's a good Pokemon. You know, he's a Pokemon. At the end of the day, they're all Pokemon. Whenever I have nothing to say about these things, I just say, they're Pokemon. Pichu, meme tier. He is in Super Smash Brothers and he hurts himself. That's literally just Schadenfreude at its best. Also, he's fucking hysterical. I would main Pichu if I wasn't god-awful. Clef is kind of cute. You know, we'll put him in good tier. I'm fucking building an army of cute Pokemon and we're gonna take down Mewtwo. Igglybuff. Is this even fucking Igglybuff? Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. Jesus Christ. You know what? I keep fucking up your name. That makes me angry. You're going to eh. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll spare you a little bit. Middle of alright. Mantine. That's my motherfucking mans right here. Togepi. Classic. Fucking adorable. Look at this little omelet boy. You know, after Gen 4, Togetic kind of just became weird, skinny Togekiss. But he does have a little flapping noise in Sword and Shield for his animation, so I think that puts him up to at least middle of good. I like Natu and his weird fucking stare. He's staring directly into your soul. Also, I kind of just like weird Pokemon, you know? Case in point, I kind of fuck with Xatu. I like the aesthetic. Mareep, adorable, and hot take, it's a better sheep than Wooloo. Flaffy is kind of weird, but, you know, he's still kind of cute. Ampharos, easy. And in his Mega Evolution, my man's is fucking fabulous. Blossom, you, unfortunately, are kind of just inferior, Vileplume. Meryl, we're gonna put him in the cute army. Azumarill, we'll put you at the leader, and you know what? I fucking love Meryl. We'll put him up here. Sudowoodo. His fucking stance is goddamn hilarious. Politoed. He kind of looks just like a goofy Poliwrath. The goofiness kind of propels him to at least be middle of the road in the good tier. Jumpluff. What the fuck? Shit. Hoppip. Fuck. If I forgot a Pokemon's name, that's already not a good sign. But it's kind of adorable, so you know what? You'll go middle of good. Skiploom kind of looks fucking weird. I don't know what those ear flaps are for. Jumpluff, look at this happy motherfucker. You know what? You're gonna go top of good. Apom, you know, I kind of like Apom. Sunkern has the lowest base stat total of every Pokemon, and you know what? I think that's pretty damn funny. Flora, though, doesn't have the lowest base stat total, and thus, as a result, suffers for it. Yanma, much better when you evolve into Yanmega. Wait for 4th gen. Wooper, my motherfucking boy. Get to the top of meme tier. Beta Wooper? Legendary. See, I used a Quagsire in my Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke, and I named it Second Coming because it's a stupid Pokemon, and it screams every time it attacks. Where do you think it's going to go? Espeon, dope. The evolutions, they got goated this time. Umbreon, though, call me edgy all you want, but this is my favorite evolution. Murkrow, look at this goofy motherfucker. Top of good. I don't know why. I kind of fuck with Slowking. I think it's just the all-knowing face, and the fact that if we did get a Mega Slowking, it would basically just be a fucking tank. Mischievous, you don't do much for me. Much like Yanma, wait till 4th gen, you get better. Did you know that Unknown doesn't have a semicolon form? And as an avid fan of Alex the Nine, this cannot stand. You're going in worst here. Also, its name is pretty damn fitting because once you catch all 28 of its dumb, stupid alphabet forms, you'll realize that you're going to want to unown them all. I just like Wobbuffet. It might be the anime, but weird psychic Pokemon, I just vibe with them for some reason. Speaking of weird psychic mons I mess with, Girafarig deserves so much more than what Girafarig has right now, alright? Give him an evolution. Give him a pre-evolution. Give him a fucking Gigantamax form. Pineco. It's a fucking Pinecone. Bad. Fortress. You can combine him with Dragonite and a Pokemon Fusion Generator to make Fortnite, but that can only carry him so far. But you know what? I'll admit, he's not the worst. He's kind of cool, but not good enough to get further than bottom of eye. Dunsparce is a god of the new world. Easily my favorite stupid Pokemon. Literally nothing has been done with Dunsparce. He's still a perfect creation. Though I would like Dunsparce to evolve at some point in its existence. Lagar. I kind of like the face, but again, wait till 4th gen. Steelix Fox. Way better than Onix. Talk about a serious upgrade. Snubbull. Ugly. Bad. Granbull, less ugly, still bad. Quillfish. It's a fucking pufferfish, dog. What? There's no point to it. Scizor, S, badass. Don't fuckle with the Shuckle. Meme tier. I just love Shuckle's dumb gimmick of having stupid high defense and shit poor attacks. Heracross. I'll give him this. He's cooler than Pincer. And I was honestly about to put him below Pincer because I kind of forgot where Pincer went, but you know what, you'll go right next to Pincer. Sneasel though, he crosses his arms in his 3D model, and you know what, that can propel you pretty high. Teddiursa's fucking adorable, but you can't really get past bottom of good. Ursaring is actually pretty damn cool. You get top of good. Slugma, that's Slugma balls. Meme tier. No, I don't. He's not funny enough for meme tier. I'm sorry, Slugma, you're getting kicked out. Bottom of eye. And you know who also isn't funny? Unfortunately, Sentret is not funny enough for meme tier anymore. I've changed my position. His stance is pretty funny. I've changed my position again. You're on thin fucking ice. Magcargo, he's cool. Bottom of Pog. Swinub is adorable. Look at this little bean. I don't like how vertical Piloswine is. It's strange. Corsola, it's a happy motherfucker. But you know, being happy only gets you so far in life. Anyone who has taken school will know that. Remoraid, Pokemon done. Octillery, Pokemon Splatoon gun. I actually think it's kind of cool. But it's also a fish that evolves into an octopus, and that's kind of fucking stupid. Delibird, you can only be carried by shady penguins so far. Skarmory is completely outclassed in every way by Corviknight. In design, in competitive, I think. But you know what, Skarmory, and kill me. Houndour, he's cool. Houndoom, goated. Continue to call me edgy all you want. Listen, I like the devil dog. I name him Cerberus every time I get him, and I never look back. Kingdra's also fucking goated. He's up here. He's up here in Poggers. Fampi's adorable. Look at this little dude. Donphan's cool as shit. Tire Pokemon, listen. If any gym leader happens to be a racer, if Donphan isn't on their fucking team, I'm rioting. Porygon 2. Normal ass Porygon is kind of cooler. I don't really fuck with Porygon 2. Stantler. Speaking of things I don't fuck with, it is a stupid reindeer thing. Smeargle, cool idea, but you're kind of a gimmick, so you're eh. Tyrogue, he's carried by the Pokebar. I got 30 whole fucking goons and they all look like Tyrogue. I don't know why I find that extremely funny. It's probably a delivery, but that line can only carry you so far when you're kind of just like a basic punchy fist kid. Also, you have to stop running at me at Mach 10 in the wild area. Hitmontop. This is the Beyblade what the fuck? This is the Beyblade fidget spinner Pokemon, baby. Smoochum, bad. Just precursor to worse things to come. And you can see what you're gonna become, Smoochum. I hope you're ready. Elekid, I mean, it's kind of just a baby. You're fine. Magby, again, baby. Fine. Miltank's 3D animation has it waggling its udders at me, and I feel kind of violated by that. So, I mean, plus Whitney's Miltank, so you're gonna go in eh. Blissy's fucking adorable. Right into Poggers. Raikou, badass. Call me crazy, but I think the legendary beasts are better than the legendary birds. Case in point as well. Entei Suicune though, he says, oh my goodness gracious. Where'd he go? There he is. No, he's not bad. He's pretty cool, but you're not better than Houndoom. Know your limits. Larvitar, he's just an angry baby for no reason. So you know what, that'll put him in good. Pupitar, I mean, it's kind of funny how it just does not move, but that can only really take it so far. Tyranitar is not good enough for me, not good enough to be PogChamp. Lugia, I like its big smacky hands. Ho-Oh though, this is a very cool Pokemon. I kind of dig Ho-Oh. You know, Ho-Oh and Lugia are actually pretty interesting because they're the box mascots that I feel are kind of like tied for first for me. I like them both equally. Celebi, I guess it can travel through time, so I guess that's kind of a JoJo's reference. But being a JoJo's reference is not going to put you much higher than about right here, because everything's a fucking JoJo reference nowadays. And that finishes off Gen 2. Here is the list so far. If you're keeping up, I've probably offended at least 50 people by now. Alright, moving on to the Hoenn region. Trico, there is part of me that thinks he is mostly just for edgy kids, but at the same time, he's a pretty solid starter. Grovyle, again, is just preteen Trico. I'll give it up for Sceptile. He's a pretty damn cool Pokemon. Torchic, this thing is fucking adorable. Does it have hands? Does it have wings? Who cares? It doesn't matter. If Pokemon ever become real, please spare Torchic when making your chicken nuggets. We're gonna have to talk about Combuskin. The Torchic line was almost entirely fire, but it's called Combuskin, and it looks like a cock. I mean, to be fair, it is a Chickenmon, so I guess it makes sense, but like, it's just... Which is a shame, because the line was almost fire, because Blaziken, this is one of the best fucking Pokemon. Best fucking starters in general. So, I heard that you guys like Mudkips, but I also heard that you like Marsh Stomps, because the faces of Marsh Stomps are the things dreams are made out of. Swampert is actually a really solid Pokemon. The Poochyena line is probably the worst of all the dark types, but like, even still, he's pretty damn cool. Zigzagoon, you know, he's average. Linoon, he's the fucking avatar, but again, he doesn't really do much for me. Wurmple, he's a weird little bug, but, you know, his spiky design's a little bit goofy. Now, we'll put a middle-of-ide, alright? Listen, if I rank a fucking Wurmple above Charmander, people are gonna lose their minds. Silcoon, no one is going to be angry when I say it is terrible. Beautifly, I kinda don't like looking at a Schnauzer. That's kinda the only weird thing about it. Other than that, it's fine. Cascoon, again, it's another Circlemon, you know, it's kinda stupid. Dustox is actually really fucking solid. I'm putting you... Here's good. Unironically, I kind of like Lotad, so I'm gonna put him at the top of good, right above Tyranitar, so everyone could get upset. Lombre is kind of like a little depressed Lotad, you know, but he's still good. I'll just put him like top of eye, you know, ahead of Moltres, so everyone could get angrier. Ludicolo is that shit, dog. Listen, I'd put him in meme tier if I didn't actually really like the Mon. It's so fucking funny. I like his dance. Seedot, it's kind of cute from the right angle. Nuzleaf has nipples, and I think that's kind of funny. Shiftry's awesome, easily. I used this thing for my first playthrough of Omega Ruby, and I fucking loved it. Tailo, it's a bird. It doesn't do much for me. Swallow's, he's cool, but like, not super cool. Wingull, fuck you. Pelipper, fuck you. I don't like these two Mons. Ralts is adorable. I don't think it goes in PogChamp. Here's fine. Let's bump Snorlax up to PogChamp, because upon second thought, I do kind of want to just hug a massive Snorlax. Curlia's alright. You know what? You guys can go together. Gardevoir is really cool. One of my favorite Pokemon. And no, it is not because I look up Gardevoir Rule 34, you fucking animals. Gardevoir is just cool as hell. I can summon black holes when their trainer's in danger. I also used it on my first Omega Ruby playthrough, and it was really good. Surskit is kind of adorable. You're gonna go middle of good. I like the idea behind Masquerain, but its design is kind of lackluster. Shroomish. Oh my god, look at his dumb, stupid face. He's so angry for no fucking reason. He's going in meme tier. Breloom's pretty cool. He's not super PogChamp in my opinion, but you know, he did reach the PogChamp tier. If you couldn't tell already, this tier list doesn't really have a comprehensive order. I'm kind of just throwing Pokemon where I think they fit in the list, you know, based on the Pokemon around them and if I have a similar opinion of them. Slackoth, I kind of like how derpy he looks, but like the ability kind of fucks it over for me. Vigoroth is screaming, he's crazy. You know what, middle of good. Slacking, this is a fat ugly motherfucker. He picks his nose in some of his sprites and that's not appealing to look at. Plus, you know, fighting him in any of the 3rd gen games comes with some trauma because Jesus fucking Christ, it hits like a monster. Nincada, bug, average. Ninjask, bug, slightly above average. Shedinja, baller as shit. Listen, I'd put it in meme tier, but I actually think this Pokemon is like, actually has genuine appeal. Not just like being like hilarious and that it has 1 HP and immune to pretty much everything. I think that's hysterical, but it's a good ass Pokemon. Whisper's adorable. You know what? You're going in PogChamp. Loudred, I like this screamy motherfucker. We'll put him with Wobbuffet. He'll have a screaming partner. Oh, speaking of screaming partners, Exploud. God tier Pokemon right here. This is one of my favorite ones of 3rd gen. Makihita, you know what, I'd say he's good. He doesn't do much for me. I like Hariyama a bit less than Makihita. It's something about the design. I think it's just Makuhita's face. Who made Azurill so depressed? I'm just gonna put him top of good, and maybe that'll give him something to smile about. Nosepass. He's Ekombokum. I like his little face. Skitty, average cat, Delcatty. Does a little bit, but you know, it's not getting further than I. Sableye, incredible. I really wish they didn't do his Mega Evolution such injustice though, because he could have been so much better. Mawile's actually pretty cool. Aron is adorable. He's just a little dude. Leiron has some weird lumps on his face, and I kind of don't fuck with that, but you know, he's not a bad Pokemon by any means. Aggron, goated. Much like Shedinja and Exploud, I would absolutely use Aggron on my team if I played through Gen 3 again. Meditite, he's kind of wearing a diaper. Medicham, again, really good. Mega Medicham, also really cool. Electric is kind of just a dog, but it's like pulled back. Manectric, I'd say you're pretty cool. Plusle, I mean, it's cute, but like, that's all it does. You know, it's cute. I think the absolute uselessness of Volbeat is far outweighed by the fact that it's got the stance and it's dummy thick, so you get a meme tier. Your pal Illumise, whatever. If I can't pronounce a Pokemon's name, that means it's not very good. Roselia's cool. You know, not PogChamp yet. Much like Yanma, wait till 4th gen, it gets better. Gulping my nuts. Am I right? Ha ha ha. Swalot, the mustache kinda takes him down. You know, it's just weird. Carvana, fish, you don't do much for me. Sharpedo, it's a shark. You know, Jaws stuff aside, it's cool. Wailmer, really like his dumb smile. Meme tier. And you know what also goes in meme tier? Wailord. The chonk Pokemon. Numel, Camerupt, you don't really do anything for me. Torkoal, trash. It's a lot like Pelipper. He can set up the sun, but there's so many better fire types out there. How the fuck does this thing keep sneaking into fire type leaders' teams? Spoink is adorable. Look at this little dude. Its evolution is kind of ugly and, you know, does nothing with the whole springy idea. Please, redo Grumpig. Spinda, I like the ridiculous amount of patterns that Spinda could have. That kind of bumps it up, you know, because it does have some novelty, but it's still kind of just it's just a normal thing. Trapinch is kind of adorable. You're going in PogChamp. Vibraba's just middle of the road for me. You're average. Flygon, haha, Mega Flygon, am I right? Listen, if we got a Mega Flygon, I'd be putting it in meme tier, but unironically, Flygon's a really good Pokemon. Cacnea, this dude's a round little guy. Cacturn, he's really good. Swablu's fucking adorable. Look at this little guy. Altaria, easily one of the best Pokemon in 3rd gen. Zangoose is badass. It's a shame it does not evolve. Seviper's actually pretty cool. Not as cool as Zangoose. It's just a shame it doesn't really go anywhere. Lunatone, stupid. Solrock, stupid. Sorry, Martin, your Solrock using Cosmic Power is not funny enough to jet this thing up to meme tier. Barboach, he's a weird fish, but he doesn't really evoke any feelings in me. Wishcash, look at his face. Meme tier, easily. You know, I realized at some point meme tier was just gonna turn to, haha, look at his funny face. Corphish, Crab, Crawdon's cool. And then he says, oh, I don't think he's good enough for PogChamp. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, but I feel a little bad for saying that. No, I have to throw away the feelings. No mercy can be had on this tier list. Baltoy, he does fucking spin as his idle walk animation in the wild area. That's pretty cool. That bumps him up. He's a Beyblade. Claydol, I like weird psychic types. They changed the petals on Lileep and Cradily. It could have been so much better. Anorith, he is by far the most consistent Pokemon ever. His sprite is the same throughout all the generations, but he's average. Armaldo, again, he's not bad. He's cool. Feebas, kinda stupid. I get what they're going for, but it's still pretty damn stupid. Milotic, talk about a glow up. I mean, that's literally the entire goddamn point of the Pokemon, but Milotic's awesome. Castform, you're pretty bad, alright? It's either got a pair of titties, a pair of balls, or a pair of butt cheeks on its body. Art is subjective and up to interpretation, so whichever interpretation of that makes you feel better, sure, go with that one. Kecleon kind of hits close to home because I watched a series where 3 people sort of collaborated on a Wonderlock, and one of the guys used a Kecleon, and the Kecleon was survived way longer than any Kecleon should have. Shuppet, it doesn't do much for me, but you know, it's a cool design. Bayonet is actually, not Pog yet, but Mega Bayonet is also not Pog yet. He's pretty cool. Duskull, the Sands Pokemon, everybody's favorite. Yes, while saying the Sands Pokemon can put him in meme tier, I honestly think I kind of fuck with his design. Dusclops, though, he'll go right here. He looks a little weird. No one would use Atropius over any other grass or flying on. It's just outclassed. I don't really like Pokemon that don't go anywhere. There are exceptions, but I just feel like if it's just a single Pokemon, unless it's a legendary, you know, it has potential, and, you know, possibly exploring that potential by evolving it could be a good idea. Chimecho kind of looks like a used tampon, and that's a little bit funny, but not funny enough for meme tier. Absol, look at this edgy motherfucker. I mean, like, jokes aside, he's pretty damn cool. Wynot's kind of adorable. He's Pog. I don't know, there's something about Snorunt. I think it's just its shivering that kind of makes it really endearing. Glalie, though, I mean, it's good. It could have been a lot more, and so could its Mega. Mega Glalie just unhinged its jaw, and frankly, I don't see how that's an improvement in any sense of the word. Spheal, S, look at little buddy right here. Celio, kind of just an average seal, but it is kind of adorable, so that gives it an edge. Walrein is pretty fucking sick. It's not Pog yet, and neither is Celio, actually. Get down here. Get over here. You know, Walrein's close. He's getting there. Clamperl. What's the point? Huntail and Gorbis. These are easily the most forgettable Pokemon. Relicanth. Stupid fucking Pokemon that doesn't go anywhere, and it's really, really fucking annoying. Luvdisc, much like the shape it's based on, is a whole lot of booty. So, you're going in worse. Literally nothing happens to Luvdisc, and it's so uninteresting. It's just a heart with googly eyes, come on. Bagon, you're kinda adorable. You know, you'll go in good. Shelgon, this little dude, he's stanced, he's protected. He's still in good. What, Salamence? That's the motherfucking man's, alright? Salamence is cool. I'll put him right above Charizard. Beldum, kinda just one of Metagross's arms. That's fine. Metang, you're fine. Again, kind of like Beldum. You're a little bit better than Beldum, I'd say. Metagross is cool as shit. Here sounds about good. You know, Metagross, gotta give him some credit. He's not awful. Reggie Rock, I kind of like the Golem idea, but a little stupid. Regice kind of has a ridiculous design. It does spin on its idle animation, and that kind of gives it a leg up because it's just funny. Registeel's cool. He's easily the best of the golems. Latios and Latios, you know, they're cool. It's kind of weird that I don't like Latios more because red is my favorite color. Their megas are fucking inexcusable though. There's no difference in them. Kyogre over here, he's a whale and that's pretty cool. So, you know what? I think that gives you a leg up. We'll put him in good. He's not my favorite. My favorite is actually Groudon. Shout out to Pokerat. Groudon is a cool legendary, but it doesn't hold a fucking candle to Rayquaza, alright? Y'all are lucky that there isn't an anything goes tier, because Rayquaza, boy howdy, this thing's cool as shit. I'd say Jirachi's kind of adorable. You know, you go in Pog, I guess, but you're bottom. You're getting close. Deoxys is cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't do a lot for me, so we'll put him right here. Alright, here's our tier list featuring Generation 3. How many times am I gonna have to refocus my camera? Gen 4 time! Turtwig. I dropped him. Where'd he go? Off to a great start already. He's adorable. You're gonna go around here. Grottle, it's the same thing with every middle evolution of all the starters. He's like a preteen version of the starter. You're probably getting tired of me saying that, to be honest. I'll give Torterra cool. He's top of good. Chimchar's 3D animation just has him bobbing back and forth, and I think that's phenomenal enough to put him in PogChamp. Monferno, he's a pretty good middle evolution. Infernape, Sun Wukong ass motherfucker. This guy is top tier. Piplup is adorable. Look at this little penguin guy. Primplup's a middle evolution of a starter. What do you think I'm going to say about it? Empoleon might be my favorite Gen 4 starter. I mean, I always go for the fire types, But Empoleon is awesome. Starly, a bird. Staravia, a little bit weirder of a bird, but you know, he's a little bit lower down. Staraptor, edgy motherfucker, but he is a cool bird. He's top tier. Bidoof, the quintessential meme Pokemon, if not Alolan Executor, but we'll get there eventually. Bibarel's also a goofy lad. I don't know, is he as meme tier as Bidoof though? We'll put him bottom of meme tier. He's on the fence. Kricketot, kind of just a stupid little bug, but I think he kind of looks a little goofy with his stupid big jacket. Say it with me now. Shinx, adorable. This little lion guy, top tier. Luxio, he's like the starter middle evolution. Luxray, though, should have been the first electric dark type. The fact that Luxray isn't electric dark is a goddamn shame. Luxray's badass. I think Buddy's pretty cute. He's kind of funky looking, but we'll put him by Roselia. Listen, Roserade is dope as hell. If Lopunny wasn't real, Roserade would be the Gen 4 waifu mon. That's all I'm saying. And no, I'm not saying that because I looked up R34 of Roserade. I just think Roserade is cool, alright? Cranido's got the big fucking brain. Rampardos also has a big brain, but I think he also has like the highest attack stat, but I don't know. He's alright. Shieldon, he's kind of funky looking. Bastiodon's kind of ugly. You know, you're eh for me. Burmy, hoo-hoo, fucking pointless. Fun fact, Wormadam has 3 forms, and they're all equally irrelevant. We have moldy pizza, said mold growing on that pizza, and steel wool cotton candy. Motham, you get a pass. Combi, I kinda like the whole hexagon thing. You know what, you're there. Vespiquen, you kinda just get rid of all the goofy personality that Combi had, so you're bottom of good for me. Let's give him a little bit more than that. We'll put him right here. Pachirisu. No, I'm confident in saying he's one of the best Pikachu clones. We'll put him up here. Weasel gets a pass for me. He's pretty cool. Floatzel, though, I don't know. He's cool, you know? We'll put him by his buddy, Weasel. Cherubi is a cherry Pokemon, but it's kind of adorable, so you get a pass. Cherim is single-handedly carried by its 3D animation where it does a funky little jig and it's adorable as hell. Shellos, adorable little sea slug little boy. Look at this guy. The fact that Gastrodon went from bottom tier to top tier of Smogon just deserves the fact that he is high on this list. I kinda like Ambipom. The fingies are a little weird, but it gets a pass for me. Drifloon, it's adorable, but I'd keep it away from children because it always kidnaps them. Drifblim, though, fun fact, he was on one of my first ever Pokemon teams. In Pokemon X, as I've said before that I was pretty late to Pokemon, but I got a Drifloon and I evolved it into Drifblim. I named it Drifter and it was really, really good. And when we get the Gen 4 remakes, you best believe I'm using Drifblim all over again. Baneri, I think it's kind of funny how you have to evolve it using friendship, but it starts out with 0 fucking friendship. You know, it's passable. Lopunny, I think it's kind of been ruined a little bit by horny motherfuckers. If we separate Lopunny from the Lola Bunny fuckers, then you know what? It's pretty cool. Miss Magius, it's cool. Honchkrow, easily one of the coolest fire, what the hell am I saying? I mean, it has heat waves, so that's whatever. I just minced words. I can't talk today. You go right up here in PogChamp. You deserve this spot, Honchkrow. Glameow. Purugly, though. Gee, it's a Pokemon called Purugly. What do you think I think of it? Tingling. The concept is good, but the design is a little funky. Stunky. I like the fact that its head is just an ass, so that kind of bumps it up a little bit, because after all, my humor is completely infantile. Skuntank, though, you know what? Skuntank's pretty cool. Bronzor, I think he has to be in good, because if you're making a beat out of Pokemon cries, then this thing is just guaranteed to be your backbeat. Bronzong, though, I mean, a little weird, but he gets a pass. Bonsly is just a weird baby Sudowoodo. That's it, doesn't do much. Mime Jr., I lost him! I'd say Mime Jr.'s kind of adorable. Happany's pregnant and it's got a weird-ass haircut. But let's just put it in for now. No, it's kind of adorable. You get a pass. I kind of like Chatot. It's a cool idea. It should get an evolution, though. Spiritomb is cool. Easily one of the coolest Pokemon. Gibble's shaped like a friend. Alright. Gabite, again, much like the starters, complete the sentence. You know what I'm gonna say at this point. Garchomp is flames, dog. This thing is awesome. Munchlax is kind of adorable. You know, we'll put him with Snorlax. Riolu, you're pretty cool. I'll give you, like, middle of good. Lucario, he's kinda for me. I think it's probably, one, the fact that Lucario is goddamn everywhere, you know? If it's not Pikachu, if it's not Charizard, if it's not Eevee, it's Lucario, alright? Number 2, I've seen some Lucario fuckers. It's not pretty. Hippopotas, look out. I think Moto likes you. I kind of fuck with the big schnauzer. He kind of looks a little goofy. I caught a female Hippowdon and thought it was the shiny. So, you know, just because of that, you're gonna get middle of good. Scorpion's kind of adorable. You know, you'll be right here. Drapion, who cares? He's PogChamp, alright? The rule that says if I can't accurately pronounce your name, that's void for Drapion. Well, technically, it shouldn't really matter because the anime set pronounces Reuniclus as Reuniclus, and there is no goddamn way Reuniclus is pronounced that way. Krogunk, look at this motherfucker. His walking animation is a sheer vibe. Listen, there was one time in 8th grade where I made all my contact pictures for all my friends' Pokemon because one of my other friends did it. I did make myself a Trubbish back in 8th grade because I was edgy back then. But like now, I only can see myself as a Krogunk. And Toxicroak is pretty cool too, you know? You got some good-ass Pokemon, Gen 4. You know what I said about Gen 4 having good-ass Pokemon? I lied. They actually have some real butt-average Pokemon. Carnivine should evolve. I did try to use Carnivine once back in XY because I was like, oh, fire, water, grass. You know, I already had a Delphox, a Blastoise, and I was like, oh, let's use a Carnivine to complete the trio, but I soon realized that Carnivine was terrible. Finneon, I think it's fine. You know, probably one of the better generic fish Pokemon. Lumineon, the fins are a little bit weird, but, you know, it's a pretty good fish Pokemon. I'd like it a lot better if it used its neon aspect a little bit better. Mantike, oh, look at this little guy. He's so adorable. Snover's alright. You know, he's pretty good. Obama, though? Listen, everyone calls Obama Snow Obama at this point. I mean, if you don't, then you probably don't nickname your Pokemon. You're cool. Weavile is the shit. Top tier. Magnezone. Pretty good, I'd say, you know? Everyone and their mom uses it in 7th gen. Licky Licky, I'm sorry dog, you're not funny enough. Rhyperior, I think it's pretty cool. Tangrowth, good concept, kinda makes me a little uncomfortable. Electivire's dope as shit. Magmortar's got that motherfucking thing on him, so we'll put him with Electivire. Togekiss is so adorable. Look at this lad. Completely lost the arms, but still really cute. Yanmega. That's the shit I'm talking about. Leafeon probably has my favorite cry of all the evolutions. And Glaceon's a really good evolution too. You know, they really hit it off this time. Gliscor, he's cool. Doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. Mamoswine, he's a chonker, but you know, being a chonker can only take you so far in this world. Porygon Z, now this Beat Boop motherfucker, this Beat Boop version 2. Gallade's awesome. I think Gardevoir is still better, but I still think Gallade's pretty damn cool. Probopass is fucking ugly. Look at this thing. The fool told me about his fan game concept where there was an admin of an evil team for every single fucking type, and the rock admin had Mega Probopass. And before he said Mega Probopass, I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind designing these Megas. Then he said Mega Probopass, and I cried. But Gen 4 quickly rebounds with another goated Pokemon. Dusknwire is awesome. And speaking of goated Pokemon, Frostlass is also awesome. I like the concept of Rotom. His forms are fucking stupid. Still waiting on the Rotom Nintendo Switch form. Uxie, you're meh, you're fine. Mesprit, this is a fucking ugly Lake Spirit. Azo, this is the best. Best Lake Spirit right here. Dialga, goated. Cool legendary. Palkia's head kinda looks like a shaft, and that's not very comforting. But it's a cool legendary nonetheless. Heatran, you're fine. Regigigas, it would be so much better if it didn't have an ability that just had it sitting on its ass for the first 5 turns of Pokemon. I could probably beat most gyms in under 5 turns, and that's the amount of time it takes Regigigas to get off his ass. Giratina, one of the coolest legendary Pokemon of all time, alright? Cresselia, I think Cresselia's pretty adorable, you know? Kinda has the Karen haircut, though. What is the fucking point of Fion? Get down here. Manaphy, you know, middle of the road legendary, but you're dragged down by Fion. Edgy motherfuckers love Darkrai, and guess what? I'm an edgy motherfucker. I'm putting him up here. Normal Shaman is fine, you know, it's alright. Skyform Shaman, there's a very distinct difference. Skyform Shaman is awesome. Arceus, we gotta end it with the Pokemon God. I don't know what kind of weird fence thing it has on its body. I mean, it is kind of the Pokemon God, so I kind of feel like I might get smited by some RNG if I don't put him at least in PogChamp tier. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, Squidward on it. Alright, it's time for Unova, Land of the Weather Wars. It kind of makes me a little bit mad how in the Pokedex, Victini is number 0, but you know, it's still a cool looking Pokemon. You're going here. Snivy, you're alright. You know, one of my friends joked that Servine kind of looks like an anorexic 13-year-old, and much like jokes about eating disorders, I think it was kind of a bad idea, and I don't really think no one would mind if it just disappeared altogether. Superior though, okay, I'll give you this. Superior's pretty cool. Tepig's adorable. Top tier right here. Pignite, I kind of like the stance, but you can only go so far. I think Emboar is the weakest fire starter, and I think a lot of people might agree with that. Gen 5 starters were, I think, the weakest in terms of the final evolution. Oshawott is so cute. The way he goes, it lives in my fucking mind rent-free. Duat is pretty damn badass. I'll put him like around here. Samurott. Oh boy. Talk about ruining a fucking evolution. You were so close. Patrat. Terrifying. I don't like his eyes. Watchog. Same thing, but even more creepy. Lillipup. Best doggo. Herdier sounds like Herdidur, and that's a little bit funny, but I don't know. The face is a little goofy, so I'll put him up here. That one's pretty cool. Purloin. It's only because I don't like the way it stands up and walks around in its 3D model. Liepard's pretty cool though. Pansage. Simisage. I kinda like his stupid hair, but you're not getting past a height. Pansear. He's got poopy on his head. Simisear. This guy is literally the most unpopular Pokemon of all time. He deserves something. I'm a naturally sympathetic person, okay? I feel bad. I kind of feel bad. Only a little though. Panpour, also bad. The 3 elemental monkeys are kind of just shitty knockoff starters. Simipour, Munna, you're fine. Musharna looks a little weird. Kind of like it has a tumor. Not like I know what a fucking tumor looks like, but Pidove, trash. Tranquil, trash. Unpheasant, a little bit less trash, but still trash. Easily the worst line of regional birds, by far. Blitzel, in-fucking-credible. Zebstrika, in-fucking-credibler. Roggenroll is good. Bulldor's a little funky, but he's still pretty damn good. Oh, but look at my boy Gigalith. This guy's badass. I don't know why Gen 1ers complain about this region so much. We've literally improved on all of the shitty fucking designs. Golem is just a rock with a face and arms. Gigalith at least does something cool. Woobat, in the right eyes, he kinda looks adorable. Swoobat, though, in the right eyes, he looks decent enough for the middle of tier. Drover, my man, he is praising the sun right now. Also, Drover's fucking adorable. Excadrill's hype, but you can only see Excadrill so much in people's Unova's teams before you realize, okay, this is kind of getting old. Audino. Trash. Why the fuck was this the only Gen 5 Mega? We could have had Mega Scolipede, Mega Darmanitan, Mega Crocodile, Mega Scrafty, Mega Sigilyph, Mega Hydreigon, Mega Caracosta, Mega Archeops, Mega Volcarona. Timber, you're fine. Girder, I don't like the little weird shit in his head. Conkeldurr, I think it's cool. You'd be much higher if you didn't have the weird veins. Simple's adorable. I lost him. Fuck. Get him in PogChamp where you deserve. Alpato's kinda fucking ugly, but you know, he's better than Pikachu. No, he's not. To be fair, how many times have you seen Palpitoad? Has Palpitoad been driven so much into your skull that it's gotten old? Exactly, better than Pikachu. Seismitoad. Me and my friends have a meme about Seismitoad. I don't know when it started, but Seismitoad is still pretty fucking cool, nonetheless. Ernie and Bert, pretty damn bad. Who else? A little adorable. Look at this guy. Swatloon's a goddamn mood. Look at this. Swatloon is literally me during online classes. Haha, literally me. Am I right? Levani, she's fine. You know, middle of good. Venipede, it's a bug. Whirlipede, it's a donut, and I think that's pretty fucking funny. Scolipede, I did try to use a Scolipede in Pokemon X. Didn't go so well, but nonetheless, it's still a pretty fucking cool Pokemon. Cottoney's adorable, but you're gonna go top of good. Alpharad fans, say it with me with pride. Whimsicott! Fuck. Petal's cute. I like it. Lilligant's pretty fucking dope. I'll put him in PogChamp. Now, I want someone to look me in the eyes and say the point of Basculin. Did the Pokemon designers have to meet a certain amount of water types or else they all got fired? What the fuck is the point of Basculin? It's boring, it doesn't evolve, and it has 2 forms, and much like Wormadam, both are equally irrelevant and stupid. Sandile, that's my little Croco. Crocorock's got the exaggerated swagger, if you will. I can't wait to release this video when the exaggerated swagger meme is already dead. Motherfucking Crocodile, that's my boy. Daruma's pretty cool. Darmanitan. His eyebrow game is fucking flames, and I mean that in the most literal sense possible. His eyebrows are on fire. Might want to get that checked out. Literally, who gives a fuck about Maractus? I mean, it's kind of cute, but how the fuck did this get into Sword and Shield? Does anyone care about Maractus? I genuinely want to know. Dwebble, you're adorable, alright? Crustle, a little less adorable, but you know, he's not a bad Pokemon. He's pretty cool. Scraggy, that's my boy Pants Man. Anyone who ranks Scrafty probably says Callum at least once, alright? So I feel like I was kind of obligated. Plus, Scrafty's pretty damn cool. He's got the pants. Sigilif is badass. If only it got in the Quick Ball first try, you know? It'd be a lot higher on PogChamp if it wasn't so fucking frustrating to catch. Yeah, Mask is fine. You know, he's a little sad, but cool. Kafagrigus. Kafagrigus is dope. I lost him! No, I didn't. Just kidding. I saw him. I caught him with my own 2 eyes. Tortuga, I think it's kind of funny how its name is just turtle and then turtle in Spanish, but it's fine. Caracosta, I did mention it having a mega, but like that's only cause I kind of like that's only cause I like Archeops a lot, but it's still cool. Arkin, he looks pretty derpy. Archeops, his Gen 6 animation is honestly kind of pathetic, and they should really change it. And the ability is kind of pathetic too, but you know, just the Achilles heel thing, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. All you gotta do is just don't have your Archeops get hit. Duh. Easy way around it. Just fucking DI. You might get angry at this, but I think Trubbish and Garbodor are kind of cool. So I'm not gonna put Garbodor above God Pokemon, because again, I feel like I might get smited by something. Everyone just rags on him because, oh, he's a trash Pokemon, but let me tell you this. He's better than Muk. Zorua, incredible. Zoroark, incredible. One of the best Pokemon. Was in my top 10 at a point. Minccino, wait, is this Minccino or Cinccino? The fact that I don't remember knocks you down a little bit. I mean, plus it's kind of just an average little rat. Chinchu's kind of fabulous. He's adorable. Alright, Gothita, average. Gothorita? You're fine. Gothitel's cool. Tried to be a little bit of an angstier Gardevoir, but, you know, you can't really replicate the success of Gardevoir. Unless you're on DeviantArt. Solosis, Bean, look at this little guy. He's shaped like a friend. Duosian, a little less round, a little less adorable, but you know, he's still pretty cool. Reuniclus is up here because, you know what? The motherfucking mitochondria is the goddamn powerhouse of the goddamn cell, alright? Ducklet, S tier. Swanna, way to ruin a design. I mean, I get the ugly duckling swan thing, but why is it wearing a bra? I'm just gonna put Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillix in the meme tier. Because, like, everyone clowns on it for being an ice cream Pokemon. In Pokemon lore, they're technically, sort of ice beings that have, have this little ice cream-like thing as a protective coating. And if you take the protective coating off, they look goddamn hilarious. Deerling's adorable. I mean, kind of an average deer Pokemon, but he's still adorable. Sawsbuck's fine. I mean, I don't know. I think it's the weird tree antlers that do it for me. I have bad experiences with fighting Emolgas, but, you know, other than that, it's fine. Carablast. It's a round bug. Excavalier. You're a bug with Jouster. You're alright. Middle of the road for me. Fungus is adorable. Amoonguss, not so much. But I get what they were going for. It's a good idea. It was a lot better than Voltorb and Electrode. There was just Pokeballs, but, well, I put Voltorb and Electrode in meme tier, so what the fuck do I know? Frillish. Standard squid, but it's kind of adorable. Look at Jellicin's magnificent stash. Better than Probopass. Better than Alolan Geodude. Better than Kricketute combined. Alomomola does not evolve from Love Disc, and it's also a single evolution Pokemon. It's fine. Joltik is, I think, the smallest Pokemon. And I think that's adorable. Galvantula, it's a weird fucking spider thing, but you know, it's cool. Ferroseed kinda resembles a kidney stone. Ferrothorn, I'm putting you middle of good. Yeah, let's go near the top of good. Now, I need to preface this by saying Klinklang is S tier. Clink and Clank, however, they're fine, you know. I feel like these Pokemon would have been a lot better if the evolution line wasn't just 2 gears that added more shit. Tynamo, for a leech, it's kind of adorable. Electric, for a leech, it's kind of ugly looking. Electros, for a leech, it has no fucking weaknesses, and I think that's pretty funny. LGM, and Behium. Those were the motherfuckers we were supposed to find in Area 51. Again, weird psychic types strike again. Litwick burns away the spirits of people. But I mean, it's adorable. Clampin, you're okay. Chandelure, goated. Hate on it all you want for being an inanimate object Pokemon, but that is not just an inanimate object. That's a motherfucking fire spirit right there. Axew, adorable. Fracture's pretty good, you know? Again, the sort of preteen starter syndrome, but all is forgiven with Haxorus, one of the coolest goddamn dragon-type Pokemon ever. Cubchoo, it's fine. Beartic's cool. You know, I'll give you top of good. Cryogonal, though. What is the point of this thing? Well, I did watch Chugga Conroy's Black and White playthrough, and he did use a Cryogonal, so I think on that merit alone, you get the good tier. You're on thin ice, though. Haha, that was actually unintentional. What the fuck? Don't unsubscribe, I didn't make that pun on purpose. Shelmet, its lips are a little weird, but nonetheless, it's fine. Excelgor, this is badass. Once again, I have to reiterate, how the fuck do Gen 1ers think that Gen 5 was when Pokemon ran out of ideas? Okay, sure, we have ice cream, gears, trash, and a chandelier, but look at fucking Excelgor! And the best is yet to come! Oh, speaking of the best, Stunfisk, goated. Stunfisk is one of the best meme Pokemon, alright? Mienfoo is dope as shit. Mienshao, however, is doper as shit. Alright? This thing is cool. One of the best fighting types of all time. Who remembers Druddigon? I mean, you're fine. You know, you're not a terrible Pokemon, but you're just kind of forgettable. Golett, look at this round boy. Golett is shaped like a friend. Golurk is shaped like a defender of the earth, and that is the coolest motherfucking thing. Poniard will slash you to bits. Bisharp will slash you to fucking atoms, dog. Gen 5 has so many good Pokemon. Bouffalant. You know, even like the standard Tauros clone is not bad. Rufflet's kind of adorable, but also kind of weird looking. Braviary, America, but America kind of sucks. Separating it from that, it's cool. Vullaby looks a little weird. You're a passable Pokemon. I kind of fuck with Mandibuzz. I feel like they could have done better on another Vulture Pokemon, but also, its name in another language is Volgina, and that's hysterical, because my humor is infantile. What is the point of Heatmore? I mean, I get it. I get that it's an anteater, but like, single stage doesn't do much for me. Durant, motherfucker, I'm Kevin Durant, alright? This thing is just in good because Every time I pick this in like any Dynamax raid, I just laugh and say I'm Kevin Durant over and over again, and it never ceases to be funny to me. Dano, look at this sweet little dude. Zweilous is also pretty damn cool. He's kind of cute, not as cute as Dano, but cool. Motherfucking Hydreigon. You got a special place in my heart, because Hydreigon, ladies and gentlemen, is not only a patron saint, but is my favorite Pokemon of all time. He's in God tier. He is the God right here. I did get a Hydreigon named Thanos in my Pokemon X Wonderlock where I used Vileplume, but it was my favorite Pokemon before the Wonderlock. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just old nostalgia for Bakugan and Hydronoid, and maybe it's just a cool fucking Pokemon. Hydreigon's awesome. Larvesta, you know, standard bug, but you're pretty cool. Volcarona. Listen, the name aged like the finest of milk, but nonetheless, it's still a pretty fucking cool Pokemon. I'd say Cobalion's pretty damn cool. Terrakion is the coolest of the sort. I think there's a tie for second place. There is no first, but Cobalion and Terrakion tie for second. Verizon Wireless. His face is a little weird. There's a fucking fly in my room, and I'm gonna have to grab it Karate Kid style. So the forces of nature / the genies have an incarnate form and the Therion form. So let me get this out of the way. The incarnate forms are all awful Pokemon, but the Therion forms are all awesome Pokemon. Thundurus Therion is my favorite of the three. Reshiram is an incredible legendary. And you know who else is an incredible legendary? First of all, my mom, but also Zekrom. Easily one of the best legendary duos for the box mascots. Kyurem's not bad, but he's not Pog, you know, he's fine. Kyurem White is pretty damn cool. Kyurem Black has a sort of ice arm, and that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know what it is about Keldeo that makes Game Freak has all of its official art and models be fucking caked up. Is there like a secret brony amongst you guys? Is there an imposter among us? Meloetta is one of the coolest mythical Pokemon ever. Genesect, keep that motherfucking thing on him, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. The list is getting more and more jumbled up and completely impossible to read. And we've got 3 generations to go. Alright, it's time for Gen 6. Chespin is so adorable. Look at this dude. He's so happy. And Quilladin, look at this guy. Big Chungus. He is positively rotund. Chestnut is flames as shit. I will not accept any slander on behalf of Chestnut. Fennekin, adorable. Debatedly, it gets better, but you know, this tier list is my opinion, and if you have your own opinion that happens to contradict mine, please spend the next 5 hours of your life constructing your own tier list. I promise I haven't lost my patience yet. Braixen's cool. I feel bad because of all the hentai drawn of you. This is a public service announcement. Can we stop sleeping on Delphox? It's a fucking fire fox wizard thing. That's cool as hell, alright? It may not be for everyone, but you gotta admit, at least it's cool. Rogi, you're good. Frogadier, you're a weird looking frog, but you know, you're not terrible. Greninja's pretty cool. I will admit that I've kind of seen Greninja everywhere and I've gotten a little bit tired of him, but like, I can at least admit he's pretty fucking cool. You know, he's a water ninja. If you didn't want to be a ninja when you were a kid, you wanted to be like an astronaut or a princess or something. I don't know what the fuck I was going through as a child because I just wanted to be Super Mario. Bumblebee, you know what? It's kind of cute. Diggersby, though? Aside from the Diggersby, though, meme, this guy's butt ugly. I saw a post that said, and I quote, Diggersby intentionally stares at Lopunny's breasts when talking to her, and I kinda have to agree with this. Fletchling, standard bird. Fletchinder, standard bird. Talonflame's the shit. Easily one of the coolest regional birds. I kinda like Scatterbug. I like the little face. Spupa, you're just an average Cocoonmon. Vivillon is number 666 in the Pokedex, and it's a fucking butterfly. And I think that irony is good enough to put it in meme tier. Litleo, look at this little baby boy. Hashtag, he's the Lion King. He's little Simba. Pyroar. I'm gonna use the female version because I think the male version kind of looks a little whack, but Pyroar's pretty dope. Flebebe's adorable. Floette is also adorable. I do want to get my hands on an AZ Floette. And what the fuck? Why did I put you in meme tier? I'm not paying attention to the tiers anymore. I'm just scrolling up and dropping them where I think they belong. Which tier are we dropping, boys? You want to talk about missed opportunities? How about we get an AZ Florges, alright? Also, Florges is really cool. I like Florges a lot. Skiddo. It's just adorable! Go-Go. I like the motorcycle handlebar horns. That's a nice little touch. It's not, plus I kind of think it's pretty cool. Look at Pancham. This is a little buddy right here. Pangoro is fucking badass, alright? Furfro, we all know that good boy is best boy, alright? Shoutouts to the OGs who get that reference. Esper looks like it's seen some shit. Pretty good. Meowstic looks pretty dope. Honedge, it's a possessed sword, and I think that's pretty cool. But you'll go top of good. Aegislash. Sure, it might be an inanimate object, but whatever. I don't care. It's a possessed sword, and that's cool as hell. But he's fine. You're average. Aromatisse, though. You have a Plague Doctor mask face, and you're a perfume bottle. You had all the makings of a super dope Plague Doctor Fairy Poison type, and you fucked it all up. Swirlix, I like its face. I think it's funny. Slurpuff, I mean, the face can only take it so far when this Pokemon is generally not the most charming. Inkay. Oh my god, look at this little squid little baby boy. Malamar! This is the Cthulhu-mon, and I think it's kind of funny how you have to turn your game console upside down if you want to evolve Inkay into Malamar. It's a nice little touch. Binnacle, kind of weird. Barbaracle, kind of average. Gen 1ers don't have shit on Gen 6 stands because Machop only has 4 arms, but Barbaracle is made out of arms. You can't touch us. Skrelp just looks perpetually angry. Dragalge is really cool. Clauncher, average. Clauncher's the shit. We got Pokemon Gun years before it was even made into a meme. Helioptile, the ears are a little funky, but I think it's cute. Heliolisk is really cool, plus I like its running animation in Sword and Shield. It's very funny. Tyrunt's the little buddy right here. Look at this guy. You know what? You're going up in Pog. Tyrantrum is one of the best fossil Pokemon of all time. Second only, of course, to this little baby right here. Look at Amara. Amara is so cute. And it only gets better when it evolves into Aurorus, and it's fucking majestic. A lot of my friends hate Sylveon because it's a fairy type evolution, but I don't think Sylveon's too bad. Fun fact, when I was first getting into Pokemon, Hawlucha was easily one of my favorite Pokemon. Dedenne, kind of a fat Raichu, and that's all the Pikachu clone is. You know, other Pikachu clones definitely did better. Carbink, fuck you. Literally outclassed by Diancie in every way, shape, and form. Goomy, goddamn, I had to remember this thing's name. You're lucky you have an adorable face, because otherwise I'd have to use my rule of, hey, if I forget your name, you're bad. Look who looks fucking weird, but you know, all is kind of forgiven when he evolves into Goodra. The weakest pseudo-legendary in my opinion, but it's cool-ish. No, it's not. It's weird. It's slimy. You're fine. Yeah, bottom of alright. That was my opinion on Goodra changing speedrun any percent. Ooh, Klefki. You deserve a special place in hell. Easily the worst fucking Pokemon. It doesn't evolve. It doesn't do anything. It is a fucking keyring. You zoom in on its face and you're like, oh, the face is kind of adorable. I wonder what this thing is. You zoom out and it's just a bunch of keys. I can find keys around my house. There's nothing mystical about this thing, except the fact that it's a sentient pair of keys. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't like Klefki. Nothing like that, but it's really annoying and competitive. The worst Pokemon of all time. Listen, when Republicans say all lives matter, they aren't talking about Klefkis. I can guarantee you that. Phantom is adorable. Sad backstory, but still adorable. Trevenant's a cool ghost tree. I like it. I dig Trevenant. I think Pumpkaboo's kind of adorable. You know, Gourgeist could be better, but I think it's cool. Look at Bergmite. Alright, there is so much potential in this guy's design. And what did they do with it? That's right, ladies and gents. They turned him into a fucking coffee table. Look at this stupid ice-type Pokemon. Just make his back not flatter than my ass. That's all you had to do to make it better. Noibat, I like this little dude. He's adorable. Noivern is so cool. And a very big reason why there should be a sound type. Call me what you want, but I think Cernius is dope as hell. It's a majestic reindeer with like cool crystals, and it's all about life and shit. That's awesome! And sure, Yveltal's a death bird and kind of for edgy people, but barring that, I think it looks cool. Zygarde, man, based on Norse mythology, you know? Defender of the Earth or whatever? Garbage. They literally did nothing with this motherfucker. We deserve Pokemon Z, okay? Remember earlier when I said Diancie outclassed Carbink in every way, shape, or form? No, I was gonna say it wasn't by much, but no, I kinda like Diancie. Hoopa, though, this is a little fucking goon right here. Hoopa Unbound, though, kinda looks a little freaky, but that is the point. I think it looks cool. Volcanion, you know, we could have had a better fire water type, but nonetheless, Volcanion's cool. Oh my god, we're 2 generations away from finishing this massive video onto Gen 7. Fair warning, I put all the Alolan forms in random places because I thought there were more Gen 7 Mons than Gen 1 Mons. Rowlet, he's a round little dude. Sephiroth looks like Dartrix. Yeah, now you can't unsee it. Barring that joke I've made for like 2 years ever since Dartrix's design was revealed, is kind of just an average weird looking Mon. I come from a place that says Decidueye is overrated, but I can admit that it is still pretty damn cool. Litten is a perfect little cat baby. I have a plushie of Litten actually, and it's adorable. A Torchic returned to form. Just another preteen Litten. Incineroar is really cool. Alright, listen. Scream and cry all you want how it kind of looks like a firefighting type or how it's furry bait. It's a heel wrestler. Heel wrestlers are like the bad guys. Those are the guys who just pick up chairs and smack people with it. That's dark type as hell. Plus, I think he's cool. In Smash, he's funny. You know, he's always taunting. Popplio... I'm so sorry, man. You were always gonna be made fun of when you were first made. Oh, Brion, you poor motherfucker. I'm so sorry. Listen, Brion is, not a fan. Primarina, though, one of the best water starters out there. Pikipek, average bird. Trumbeak, also average bird. Toucanon, my boy Toucan Sam. Beak Blast deserved to have its own unique Z move, alright? Plus this guy just looks fucking angry for no reason whatsoever. Actually, I think someone just touched his Fruit Loops, and now you're gonna die for it. Yungoos, ugly. Gumshoes, much like the person it coincidentally resembles, is not a very good entity, and also much like the person it coincidentally resembles, it's not winning any popular votes anytime soon. Rattata, average. Raticate's a fucking chonker. I'd say this guy's the better version of Raticate. Grubbin, this is a little buddy right here. Please let this be a normal field trip. With the frizz? No way. Aww. Now, Charger Bug looks like a fucking school bus, and I think that's pretty funny. I name him Beep Beep. Vikavolt, easily one of the coolest regional bugs. Alolan Raichu is so much cooler than normal Raichu. He's a little surfer guy. Crabrawler's pretty cool. You know, I'll give him this. Gamers and gentle gamers, we have a first here on my ranking every Pokemon tier list. A tie for last place. Because both Gumshoes and Crabominable are so fucking awful Pokemon, they both get worst tier. Congratulations, Crabominable. You're literally uglier than a trash Pokemon. And a Pokemon that has ugly in its name. Alolan Meowth, fine. Alolan Persian, I think he's kind of goofy because, like, he's got a big beach ball as a head. Shit, I have to remember all the Oricorio styles. Bylay is cool. Cheerleader, Pom-Pom, what the fuck was this thing called? I don't remember, but it's still pretty cool. It started with an H, but I don't remember which one it was. It was who something. Either way, this is the worst one. Talk about a motherfucking rebound. Sensu, best Oricorio style right here. Cheetahfly, it's a bug, but it's a cute bug. Rabombi, again, it's a bug, but it's a cute bug. You know, it's fine. Rockruff is a good boy. Lycanroc Midday is pretty damn cool. Lycanroc Midnight, kind of for edgy kids, but it's not terrible. I think it's cool. Lycanroc Dusk is kind of just corny for the sake of the event. It's middle of the road. It's the weakest of the Lycanroc forms. I would have preferred Dust Lycanroc to look completely different than the other two rather than just a combination, though The fact that it is a combination does make sense, lore-wise. They kind of made Geodude good. Graveler, I still have a little bit of a grudge against, mostly because it only knows how to explode. Alolan Golem shoots Geodudes out of its railgun cannon out of its back, and I think that's pretty fucking funny. Plus, the beard is majestic as shit. If we want to talk about good concepts, we have to talk about Wishy-Washy. This is the motherfucking Megazord of Pokemon, alright? One of the coolest Pokemon right here. Marini's face is a little off-putting, but it's fine nonetheless. Toxapex! Stalling is fun, you know? But, like, unironically, Toxapex is still pretty damn cool. You're up here. Mudbray, I kinda don't like when it shows his teeth, and that's the only thing I don't really like about it. It's a good horse. Habu is the horse girl of Pokemon, but I don't really blame her because Mudsdale is really fucking cool. Especially when you get stamina. This thing lives forever, alright? Shout out my boy Noble. Dewpider! I'll even put him on the edge of PogChamp. He's pretty good. Araquanid is so fucking cool. Holy shit. He's got a little spaceman helmet on. Fomantis, oh, you're fine. You know what? Lurantis is pretty good. Alright? You get middle of good. Morlul, fine Pokemon. Kind of adorable, but, you know, it's fine. Shiinotic. Jesus Christ, I get haunted by Shiinotics every night when I sleep, because its face is terrifying. But, you know, it's still a pretty good one. I like the concept. You know, Salandit's pretty cool. Salazzle's really, really cool. Never mind that it kind of has a reverse harem, and it explicitly says that in the Pokedex, which is brings up a whole host of questions. I mean, like, but it's still a pretty damn cool Pokemon. Stuffle! Look at this little guy! Beware, that's my boy Barreled right here. Probably one of the most adorable fighting type Pokemon of all time. Alolan Diglett looks like Greg Heffley, and that's pretty fucking funny. Alolan Dugtrio is fabulous as hell, and that's incredibly funny. Something I never thought was possible. They actually made the piles of sludge Pokemon pretty cool, he says as he accidentally drops Alolan Muck in bad tier. Listen, I used an Alolan Muck. It was a good Pokemon. I dig it. Bounsweet is round and incredibly friendly. Steeny's weird. Kinda resembles Mallow in like a weird way. Do y'all simp for Serena? I mean, I don't, but like, she kinda thick. Saying that about a Pokemon kinda makes me feel bad about where my life has went. Comfey is a Snapchat filter, but it's fine. Oranguru is the Harambe Pokemon, but the problem is, it doesn't go anywhere to be put into funny tier. Passimian, football! I still don't really get football, because you're just kind of bashing into each other. Honestly, I think the only good part about football is how the Washington Redskins renamed themselves to be the Washington Football Team. So now when anyone says their favorite football team is the football team, they sound like a jackass. Wimpod just runs away too much, so it's kind of annoying to catch. Golisopod's my motherfucking boy. Shout out your boy Guzma. Easily one of the coolest bug, probably one of the most badass bug types. Except for the fact that whenever it gets hit too much, it just fucking leaves. That's a little weird. Look at Alolan Sandshrew. Not really made out of sand anymore, but it's still pretty adorable. Alolan Sandslash is Sonic the Hedgehog. He's fine. He gets a pass. Well, if I say he gets a pass, he's obviously not good enough for PogChamp, so you're being demoted. Look at Alolan Vulpix. It's so adorable! And it only gets better with an Alolan Ninetales. This is the superior form of Ninetales, and I don't really want anyone to argue with me about it. Sandygast. It's Sandcastle. For a Sandcastle, it's pretty cool. Palossand, again, for a Sandcastle, it's pretty cool. I get it, I get its lore, but again, you're kind of the reason why people think Pokemon's running out of ideas, so you're gonna get bumped down a little bit. Mewtwo's fucking disgusting. I hate it. Type Null. Not much point to it, but, you know, interesting lore. I like how they call Silvally a legendary when it sucks ass at being a legendary. It's a solid Pokemon. I like the idea of it, you know? Good lore, interesting design. Nothing was done with it besides giving it to Gladion, but you know, shit happens. Minior is so cool. I like this. Look at this little guy. He's tripping out right now. What is the point of Komala? Bad. Turtonator, interesting design, but it shits out fire to attack. So that's kinda for me, dog. Togedemaru. He is round, but he is not soft. Unfortunately, if you were round and soft, you would have gone higher. But you are probably one of the best Pikachu ones, though. I'll give you that much. As a person who just wants more friends in general, I feel Mimikyu's plight. It's just adorable! How Pokemon managed to make a creepy Pikachu doll endearing and adorable, I'll never know, but they did it. Also, it's really cool. Its disguise ability is awesome. Allows for a free turn, basically. It's just a cool it's just a badass Pokemon. Brockstitch. What is the point? It's ugly. Who the fuck likes Brockstitch? Chirrumpa's fine. He's Puff the Magic Dragon, dog. Dhelmise is cool, but again, any inanimate object Pokemon is like, it'll prompt all those crazy Gen 1ers to say that. I love the inanimate object Pokemon, like a pile of sludge or a Pokeball. Oh wait, that was you guys. No, but seriously, Dhelmise is pretty cool. Is a pretty cool Pokemon. And if it evolved into a whole ass ship, that's gonna be cool. I hope it evolves into a whole ass ship one day. Its stats are massive though. Its stats are pretty fucking high, so I doubt it'll happen though. Alolan Marowak is metal as hell, dude. It's a really cool version of Marowak. The superior version of Marowak, in my opinion. He says not knowing if he actually put regular Marowak higher than Alolan Marowak. Alright, looks like I didn't. We're safe. Alolan Executor. This was like one of the biggest meme Pokemon, alright? I don't know who the fuck thought Alolan Executor was a good idea, but they deserve a raise. I think it's funnier that it's Dragon-type because of fucking course it's Dragon-type. Genmo, pretty cool. Akamo'o, pretty cool. Kamo'o is so fucking cool. I like its design, I like its concept, the whole idea of the clanging scales, that's dope as hell, alright? Listen, this is another reason why Pokemon deserves to have a sound type. So actually, fun fact, Zygarde isn't actually a Gen 6 Pokemon, it's a Gen 7 Pokemon. Why? Because that was when it was completed. Dog Zygarde is cool. Buff Dude Zygarde is also pretty cool. But again, you did nothing with Zygarde. Nothing happened with this Pokemon. It had more roles in the fucking anime. And we never got Pokemon Z, for Christ's sake. Tapu Koko is the best, the fucking best legendary, epitome of badass. Tapu Lele, apart from being a little annoying and competitive, is fine. Tapu Bulu, you know, I get what they were going for. The problem is it's kind of fucking ugly, and I don't like the bell it has on its tail. It's a little funky, and it doesn't sit right with me. Tapu Fini is probably one of the most elegant Pokemon of all time. It's so cool. It's so goddamn cool, dog. Cosmog, you're lucky you're adorable, because there's no point to you. Well, besides Nebby. But if you really want to see no point, Cosmoem. What the fuck is the point of Cosmoem? I'll tell you the point of Cosmoem. To evolve into Solgaleo, who's actually a pretty solid legendary, or evolve into a Lunala, which is a fucking cooler legendary in my opinion. I like the lore and the story behind Nihilego. Problem, and this is some spoilers, but Sun and Moon has been out for like years, so I don't think it matters. The fact that you don't fight Nihilego Lusamine as a Pokemon is the biggest missed opportunity in Pokemon history. It's fucking named Buzzwole, alright? It has Swole in its name. That is kind of funny. In every idle animation Buzzwole does, it is flexing, and that's funny as hell. Pheromose is cool. Remember back in the days where we thought some of the humans in Pokemon were Ultra Beasts, and we all thought Lusamine was just a Pheromosa in disguise? Oh. Well, there's Marowak. And there's the Alolan Marowak. So let me just remedy a little point I did earlier. You saw nothing. Alolan Marowak was there the whole time. Xurkitree is one of the coolest Ultra Beasts. Look at this thing. I dig it. It's a cool Pokemon. Celesteela is also a pretty damn cool Ultra Beast. I like its weird little face and how it almost looks kind of huge. Kartana's pretty cool, but an origami Pokemon could have and probably should have been done a lot better than Kartana, but it's a cool Pokemon. Guzzlord. Funny as shit. Not only is its mouth just agape all the fucking time. Listen, Buzzwole is only in this meme tier because of the anime dub where it just screams as its Pokemon cry. Play a clip! Necroza's a pretty damn badass legendary. I like its presence in Ultra Sun and Moon, which is probably the only reason that makes Ultra Sun and Moon better than Sun and Moon. Because Boy, howdy, they fucking nuked that story. Magearna, fine. You know, you're average. I didn't watch the movie. Marshadow. Marshadow's so cool. Alright, listen. Look at this little guy. Marshadow beats the shit out of anyone who disses its friends. Like, look at this little dude. Poipole is absolutely up to no good, and it's adorable. One of the best Ultra Beasts. Holy fuck, Naganadel is so cool. Holy shit. Now that is one of the best Ultra Beasts right here. I think I'd even say it. It is the best Ultra Beast, actually. Stakataka. It's just made up a bunch of squares. But you know, I still think it's cool. I drew a small little comic back when Ultra Sun and Moon was coming out, where instead of fusing with a Nihilego, wasn't infused with a Stakataka, and kind of just piloted it like a tank with joysticks and everything. Blacephalon, what the shit? Blacephalon, I did it again! Blacephalon is such a cool Pokemon. You know, we'll put him with the rest of the Ultra Beasts. Sarah Aura, it looks cool. What's the point of it, though? To sell the movie. That's the point of it. My list is still ever-changing, and Pokemon are constantly jumping around, but nonetheless, we are close to finishing this completely incomprehensible list. It's the final countdown. Is Meltan even a Gen 8 Pokemon? He's average. Is Melmetal even a Gen 8 Pokemon? He's pretty cool. Grookey's just a little jammin' little monkey. Flaky is just a long Grookey. That's kind of weird, you know, a little iffy for me, dog. Reject humanity. Return to monkey. It's literally impossible to go wrong when you pick Scorbunny. Look at this happy little guy. I'm not gonna lie, Rabbit's pretty cool. I like how it's got its hands in like a sweater pocket. Cinderace is one of my favorite fire starters of all time. He's so fucking cool. Sobble, kind of adorable, but you're fine. Drizzile, you're alright. You know, emo phase, we all had one of those. Inteleon is just Randall from Monsters, Inc. And honestly, that guy kind of sucked. But, I mean, like, fan art of Inteleon can make him look cool, but he's still kind of Squirtle, he's kind of just an average squirrel, but he's adorable. Greedent, oh god. Greedent is horrendous. He reminds me of a character that one of the members of my improv troupe did. I didn't like the character now, and I don't like Greedent either. Rookie D, average bird, but you know, he looks pretty damn cool. Corvisquire, average bird. Corviknight is easily one of the coolest regional birds out there. He says putting him below. Gee, let's see what I put Corviknight below. What do you know? I did put Corviknight below Staraptor and Toucannon. Oh, what do you know? Talonflame 2 and Pidgeot. Okay, so maybe Corviknight's not as cool as I might think. Blipbug, average bug. I kind of just like its long face. You know, all the average Pokemon from Galar will go above Zygarde just to make people angry. Dottler, it's just hiding in its little shell. Orbeetle, though, is probably without a doubt one of the coolest regional bugs of all time. Nickit, average. Thievul, you could have been so much more. Gossifleur is adorable. I think Eldegoss's ridiculous fucking afro is damn funny, but like, it's not funny enough for me to— what the fuck is Mamoswine down here? You're right here. Lulu has been shoved into the ground for me because nobody will fucking shut up about Wooloo. People don't talk about Double a lot, but Double's kind of just aight for me. Choodle looks like a fucking narc. Dreadnought should evolve into something else. Like, I don't know what it would be called, like Juggernaut? I don't know. I mean, it has the Gigantamax form, but like, I don't know, Dreadnought just does not feel complete. You know what I mean? Yamper is one of the goodest boy Pokemon. Boltund is less of a good boy, only because it kind of looks like Walter the dog. But actually, no, Walter the dog is a good boy. So, you know what? You're going up here. Speed Wap Gone. Oh, by the way, Carpcoal's in meme tier just because its walking animation just has its rolling its little feet, and I think that's kind of funny. Applin's fucking nonsensical. It's an apple. It's a dragon. It's fucking hilarious. Bakugan Brawl. Bakugan, inferior version of Appleton. I know Appleton's like the safe pick for one of the greatest Pokemon in Generation 8, but come on. Can you really go wrong with Appleton? Look at this little dude. Silicobra's an average snake, but you know, he's a cool average snake. Sandaconda's he's a cool snake, little dude. Positively rotund, too. Cramorant is fucking hysterical. Look at his dumb face. Look at him when he fucking has a Pikachu in his gullet. This guy's so stupid. Arceus? Is that what it's fucking called? I don't remember this shit at all. It's just an average Pokemon. Barraskewda, is that what it's called? Listen, if I can't remember, it obviously wasn't worth remembering. But, I mean, it's a fine Pokemon. Toxel is the baby Pokemon. It just throws a temper tantrum. I think it's kind of funny. Buki, Neo, Da. Put them together. What do you got? S tier. Half this video is just me scrolling. I like Sizzlepete's name. Saying it is kind of satisfying. But it is kind of just a weird average bacon strip bug. But the name, though. Sizzlepete. Centiskorch, weird bug, Satan thing, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'd put it up here. Clobbopus! Clobbopus is elite cute tier. Raplocked, it's fine. Sinistea, bad. Poltergeist, bad. I get that we're in Britain, but Jesus Christ, do something with your fucking evolution line. It should evolve into like a massive Tea Party Pokemon. It'll be called like Polty Party. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe it's called Mortality or Fatality. I think that's its name in another language though. It's a good fucking name though. Hatterene so adorable. Hatchram's even better. Hatterene is the vibe check Pokemon, and I think that's pretty cool, but it's also a really solid Pokemon. Impidimp, its face is weird, but I think he's just a little mischievous little friend. I know a motherfucker who looks like Morgrem, way too edgy for his own good. Grimmsnarl, I kinda don't fuck with the fact that everything's hair. Its face and ears are a little weird, but other than that, you know, Grimmsnarl's a solid Pokemon. Timmy Turner, my name is Doug Dimmadome. Galar Weezing has like a big fucking top hat for no goddamn reason. It's also the weed Pokemon. Like, this guy belongs in meme tier, you know? Right by Oddish, who is also a funny weed Pokemon. Galar Ponyta, so adorable. We didn't need a 24-hour live stream for this motherfucker, but like, at the same time, it's just a cotton candy unicorn. And then Galar Rapidash comes along and kinda just, I wouldn't say throws it all under the bus. It could have been better, you know? You want to talk about a glow up? Then let's talk about Galar Zigzagoon. Look at, he's so happy. Galar Linoon he's just average. Motherfucking Obstagoon. You want to talk about hype reveals? You want to talk about bangers? This motherfucker right here. Obstagoon is so goddamn cool. Oh, look at this fuzzy Meowth. Isn't it so adorable? I wonder what would happen if we look behind it. Oh, whoops. It's a beard. Gross. Berserker, you're fine. Look at Galar Corsola, man. I'm just gonna put him in PogChamp so we can have, like, something, you know? He's so sad. Climate change deniers, this is what you motherfucking brought. This is what you guys brought. You killed Corsola, and then it becomes Cursola. And now it's gonna prove to you that climate change is real. It's a really fucking cool Pokemon. Like, all jokes aside, Cursola is a solid concept with an even cooler execution. Galarian Farfetch'd is cool, it's just needlessly angry. Surfetch'd Sword is fucking massive for no reason, and it just has a fuck me face. I don't know how to feel about it. It's just a funny Pokemon. I want to talk about another Galar glow up. That's motherfucking Mr. Mime, alright? Galar Mr. Mime. He's just a funny little tap dancer. And it only gets better with Mr. Rhyme. He looks like Charlie Chaplin. It's so cool, alright? Listen, one of the coolest ice types. He's just tippy-tapping away. You know, he's having a lot of fun. Galar Yamask. Runerigus would have been much better if its evolution method wasn't fucking bananas. Like, you have to take 49 damage, exactly, and then go under a random arch in the wild area. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Come on, Game Freak. We already looked under the truck for Mew. Are you seriously making us do more bizarre shit? Unironically, I think Galar Stunfisk is pretty cool. You know, I like the idea of it being a little bear trap. Milcery is a weird Pokemon that looks just like a splotch of nut. And it's just unsettling. Alchemy. Why doesn't it evolve from here? I will never understand. It's cute, but like, it should evolve. not just have a Gigantamax form? That's my problem with some of the Galar Pokédex. A lot of the Pokemon just feel incomplete. Ooh, like Pincurchin! This is more of an inside joke than an actual, like, meme tier, but I was doing max raids with the Fool, and we came across, like, Pincurchin, and, Martin? You know the motherfucker with the Soul Rock who only uses cosmic power? Yeah, Martin decided to take his Pincurchin for himself, and he only used Acupressure, and it was the funniest shit. We almost beat a Buzzwole because of the stat changes of Acupressure, but he wiped out all those stat changes. So, like, we couldn't fucking beat the Buzzwole. We were so close.
Editor's note. I might be blind, but I don't think Phalanx is on this tier list. Which is a shame, because he would have been put in a PogChamp tier easily. That's the motherfucking squad.
There's a weird, bizarre amount of reverence given to Snom. But, I mean, it makes sense. He's kind of adorable. I kind of like Frostmoth. The problem is I don't like it enough. Oh, Stern Churner's fucking hysterical. Look at this little dude and his dumb, stupid face. He's just a big stand-up rock with massive legs. Who thought this was a good idea? They deserve a goddamn raise. Also, this deserves a Gigantamax form based on Stonehenge, but that's neither here nor there. Galar Darumaka. Another classic Galar glow-up. This thing's just like it's just a cuddly little snowball. It doesn't shit out fire, so, you know, that's a lot better. Oh, Galar Darmanitan. I fuck with the big afro that Galar Darmanitan has on its head. He looks so goofy. Ice Cube. Oh, look at this. Again, I feel like it should evolve, but it's really adorable, and honestly, doesn't really have to evolve to win me over. Look at it. Wamezer, the Indeedee Pokemon. Only one person who watches my content will get that. But I don't know, it's fine. Morpeko. I'm a little angry that this was the first electric dark type and Luxray wasn't, but it's kind of cute. But, you know, in this tier list, there is no mercy, and sometimes I will be holding grudges. Oh, Cuffant! Look at this adorable little elephant guy. Copperajah, though. Holy fuck shit, Lois. This thing is just a monster. It's a beast. I loved using this thing in my original playthrough. All the fucking Galar fossils are in meme tier. Dracozolt is just a dummy thick Velociraptor. Arctozolt is a special little sneezy boy. Dracovish is the motherfucker God forgot about, and also just put him out of his goddamn misery. He looks terrifying, but also it's goddamn hilarious. Arctovish, though. It's all fun and games until you realize its face is upside down. Zorludon is just a weird vape mod to me, but, you know, he's fine. Oh, look at Treepy. I like his little arrowhead. He's kind of adorable. Drakloak, how the fuck do you pronounce this guy's name? Whatever. It's the weakest form of the Dragapult evolution line for me. It's the preteen starter syndrome. Dragapult's motherfucking awesome. I like that it just shoots Dreepies out of its head. That's incredibly unsafe, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Zacian. OG, Great Wolf Sith. This guy's pretty cool. There's not really a shield dog in Dark Souls that I can really make a joke about. I think these two are on equal terms. Eternatus, though, this guy's cool. Unconventional and funky design, but I don't know, its lore is cool. Who pissed on Slowpoke? Come on, this is like a Galar glowed down at this point. It's still in meme tier because their faces are derpy as shit, but like, actually, I think Galar Slowpoke has a leg up on the original Slowpoke just because it kind of looks like it has PP on its head. But I know that's supposed to be like poison or whatever. Galar Slowbro keeps that motherfucking fang on them. I'm scared to even ask what a Mega or Gigantamax Galar Slowbro would be like. Galar Slowking's a little bit unsettling, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. The definition of peak performance are Kubfu's eyebrows, but it's fine. Urshifu has two styles, and I don't give a shit about those because they're both literally the same Pokemon. The Pokemon just look the fucking same. My boy Galar Articuno looks like Chuck from Angry Birds Space, but honestly, I'm willing to accept that because it just looks cool. Galar Zapdos is fucking hysterical. This guy does not skip leg day. Galar Zapdos is what happens when instead of skipping leg day, you skip every other day except leg day. This guy's just massive. You want to talk about Galar glow-ups? Then let's talk about Moltres. It went from looking like a squeaky chicken that was on fire to being like a badass, edgy, dark bird thing, whatever. It just looks so cool. Regieleki looks like a fucked up light bulb, but you're fine. Drago, who cares? They finally done it. They literally made Charizard's head into a fucking Pokemon. It's so dumb. Glastrier. The fact that I remember this Pokemon more than I remember the regional fish just shows how much some Pokemon hit and some Pokemon miss. Glastier's really cool though. Like, is Spectrier okay? Did someone hurt him in any way, shape, or form? Calyrex is a weird Pokemon. Did we have to have him exercise at the library? Ooh, talk about ending on a limp note. Pencil Grip Monkey, you are an average Pokemon at best, and I won't watch the movie related to you. And honestly, movie Pokemon should not be done. Please, can we just get regular events? There is, folks, my completely incomprehensible tier list of every single goddamn Pokemon that has ever been made. If you disagree with any of my rankings on this list, feel free to make your own tier list video. You know, it'll take about 4 hours, and you only really have to do it if you hate yourself enough to actually go through with it. But it's still a fun thing to do. Taking it one day at a time per gen is what I'd recommend if you actually want to rank every Pokemon. But, you know, this was a fun thing, and I'm glad I got this out of the way before 9th gen. Otherwise, I'd have to rank 1,000 of these bastards instead of 900. If you've made it this far, please subscribe. This is probably one of the biggest videos I've ever made for my channel, and I'd really like it if my efforts didn't go completely unappreciated. Plus, I make some video game content, and, you know, if you want more tier lists like this, just tell me in the comments below. Also, please share this with a friend. I want to grow my channel's outreach. I want more people to be watching my stuff because I love making this content for you guys, because it's fun to do. Congratulations for surviving to the end of this video. I don't really have anything to give you other than my utmost thanks. And never forget, Klefki is still the worst Pokemon.